Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I make PC tech and hardware related content, so if you're into that, consider subscribing. So during these times in quarantine, it seems that parts have really only increased and it's not helping whatsoever. So because of that, I want to give you guys a list that I've come up with of the best GPUs out on the market right now that are worth your money. So if you guys like this video and would like to see more where I present other deals on other PC components, definitely make sure to let me know in a comment down below or by leaving a like on the video. Let's get started. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be presenting 5 different GPU options. Every single one of those is going to fall into 3 different categories. So the first one will be the budget builders entry-level graphics cards that I 100% recommend for the value today. The second one will be what I recommend as the sweet spot or the mid-range builders options. And the third category is going to be the premium options, or what I consider to be the bridge between mid-range and kind of getting into the high-end building and gaming. Keep in mind, all these graphics cards at the time of recording this video are accurate in the pricing and were picked according to the value. Okay, so kicking off our great budget options and our entry-level gaming graphics cards, we have the RX 570 8GB version and the 1650 Super. Now, if you haven't seen a couple of my videos in the past on PC builds, I definitely recommend these GPUs simply because I've actually used them in those builds. These cards are super reliable, super strong, given that both of these are under $200 at retail price. I won't get into CPUs in this video, but if you target the right CPU with these graphics cards, I'm sure you're going to be able to target above 80 FPS on most games. If you guys need some help or recommendations on picking a CPU for certain graphics cards, definitely let me know and I'll make a video just like this one on that. Moving on to the second category is the sweet spot, or what I like to call the mid-range budget option. And I only have one GPU, and that's the 1660 overclocked or the Super Edition. This thing is gonna give you a lot of value for your money. The lowest price of these will usually go around from $215 to $240, or even more expensive if you're looking into bigger cards or certain manufacturers. It's going to give you definitely over 60 FPS on pretty high settings on every game basically. The reason I recommend this GPU is simply because of the value it gives at the price. The upgradability is really good because this card is actually pretty modern. You really can't go wrong with this. It's gonna give you that great sweet spot mid-range performance for that price. All right, and lastly, for our premium options, I would say for the average consumer, this definitely isn't something that they should go to when it comes to buying a graphics card, especially if it's your first time building a computer. However, I definitely think it's helpful for those who have a bigger budget or are looking to get a more powerful graphics card, or just something to substitute until they upgrade to a real deal. So these graphics cards are the RTX 2060 and the RX 5700. These graphics cards are super powerful for the performance, and the biggest mistake I will see on some budget builds or some new beginners is definitely pairing it with a bottlenecked CPU, something that is not as powerful to help this graphics card perform at what it should. If you're lucky, these prices might start at $300, but today they usually start around $330, all the way to $370, and even $400 in some cases, depending on the manufacturer or the type of card. This build should be reaching around $1,000. If not, it should be over $1,000. So just keep that in mind when you're considering these GPU prices for their performance. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below so I can make more of these, or if you have any questions, definitely let me know with a comment and a like on this video. And if you're new, definitely subscribe to the channel. With that said, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.